Okay. So the first thing I want you to do is practice this stuff with a metronome, the separate ones, like you've been doing. You did so good. And I want you to stitch together the seams on this. Okay, so no pausing through the whole thing. Be able to do that with the metronome and start to speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
Just to see how fast you can do it. When you go back to suture them together, you're going to bring it way back down again.
Okay.
Maybe don't speed it up yet, because I want your perception. I want it to be really slow at this moment. As soon as we have all the pieces in place, we're gonna make this thing fast.
Okay.
As soon as you're confident at a slow tempo, we're gonna speed it right up. So keep it, keep it slow.
Okay.
Don't go fast. And then after you've practiced this, practice just the left hand. So E flat minor 7 and an octave. So you're the bass line with the fingering. I don't care if this is the third finger or the fourth finger. I don't care. I like the third finger because it's stronger. But whatever it is, do it the same exact way every single time. Okay. Every single time. Every single time. So it's thumb, thumb. Okay? And do it with the right hand metronome. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. And you'd probably do really well to do 8 in between them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that last note, it's one of the things that's so weird about this. The last note is on beat 1. So this is syncopation. It really throws you around. Makes you dance funny. The next one, second finger on A flat, G flat. So same rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And then the last one, you have your B flat minor 7 with a B flat on top, same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So get that really ingrained into you before you start putting it together. Because what's going to happen, you do perfect time over here, and then when you start to put it together, the time is going to get a little weird because you're just trying to get the notes at the right time. So it might start to change your perception of it, and we don't want that. So if you do it with the metronome here, and then try to put it together, and then even do it with a metronome again, then it'll really just make sure that the edge of that knife is sharp, you know?
Got it.
So now let's put it together. So that's the first step. Just with that G. And then once you get that in your brain, we can start there. G. Okay. So with the G, and then with the G again. And then so E flat with that E flat. And you just let that go to the Okay. And then the last two. So you have G flat together, and they go opposite directions. E flat and G. So just get this. And then. Once you can do that, start at the beginning. Okay?
Okay.
The next one. same exact rhythm, but different notes. And this one is like going opposite direction that you just went. So that's why it's going to be a little bit difficult. But okay, just get there first. A flat and G flat. And then we can start there. G flat and A flat. The E flats come together.
Okay.
Okay, and it just finishes up. And then the last two, opposite. So you have G flat in the left hand, A flat in the right hand, A flat in the left hand, G flat in the right hand. Okay?
Okay.
And then the last one, putting it together, the B flat minor, you're going to go. Okay? Once you get there, A flat comes with this D. Okay, ready?
Okay.
And then, wait. The F's come together. Very important. F's. Okay. This is the same rhythm, by the way. And then the last two come together, just like the other. It's like the first one. D flat, and they go opposite. It's supposed to be your second finger. B flat and D. Okay? So. F's. Okay?
Okay. I hope it's more obvious the more you know it.
Yeah. Well, it does become that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rhythm
And if you can get those, and then it will be possible to suture it together. Because if you're doing those are just like little pieces. They're chunks. And between each of those chunks, there's an open section of just playing, right? So if you are practicing the whole thing all the way through with your right hand, with the metronome, then it will be possible. It'll make sense to put that middle stuff in. In other words, I'll play the whole thing. And then you just keep going. Do that again. And we keep going to the next one. And we keep going. And here. Changing. Okay?
Okay.
You can see how now, I hope, that the little pieces and how they're going to come together. And just as a final note, once you're confident like that, all you have to do is relax as you speed up a little bit, because it's... Nothing changes. It's just faster. It's the brain power that's involved. When your brain is really thinking about something, you can't do it fast. But once you do it, the metronome helps you just kind of do it until you'll realize you're not even thinking about it, and that's when you start to really speed it up.
Okay.
And that's